Oh my goodness, Capricorns. I just want to jump right into it because as I was shuffling the cards, I was just getting so many downloads, and I actually got a song that pertains to your reading. I will put it in the description box below so you guys can read it and see how it resonates with you and your situation. Now, I was just getting so many messages so quickly. This person is unforgettable. This person, it's like I can't shake this feeling off that they are like fucking her drug, or it's like something that you cannot get rid of. They're like, I heard fiend, like you fiend for them, their energy, and it could be vice versa. But it's like you guys mix so well together. And it's almost like even if you try to get rid of them or try to end this relationship or whatever it is, situationship, it's like you can't get them out your fucking head. It's like they keep popping up. Even when you're not looking for it or when you're not looking for them, whether it's something that reminds them of you, or vice versa. So maybe there's something that you may be out with your friends and you see something that you're like, fuck, that reminds me of her, or that reminds me of him. Like, it's like the universe is almost not letting them go, right? Even though you're trying to move on. And I have no idea what these cards, I was just pulling them out as I was getting these downloads, so we'll see what they'll say afterwards. But the overall energy is like, I keep hearing they can't escape you, or you can't escape them. I feel it's more like you can't escape them as much as you try. And it's because there's no one out there like them. There's no one that can compare. And I think that's what keeps you guys so honed in, so locked in to their energy. And even if you're trying to avoid it, it's like spirit or the universe just keeps reminding you of this person. I don't know if this is a past person, something that didn't work out in the past. Maybe it was a recent ending or something from your past, but I can't help but to feel like even if you're out and about and everyone, spirit is specifically saying like, on the outside you're looking like you're over it, but you're fucking not. They haunt your fucking dreams. The spirit is saying they're haunting your fucking dreams. Let's see what these cards are saying. Interesting. Wow. Oh man, okay. Jesus. Okay, Capricorns, what is going on? I'm sorry for my pauses. Usually when I pause it's because I'm getting downloads, and sometimes it gets a little overwhelming where it's like so much coming in. I'm just trying to like break it down little by little. But Spirit is saying there's two sides to you. There's the mature side, and then there's the side that is like, I hear impulsive. They quick to make decisions, quick, and it's like based off of like emotion. It's not even on a logical level. This can be you or the other person. Okay? Try to, if you come across my readings, I always say to everyone, take with you what you can, what belongs to you. You have to remember, this is YouTube. There's many people watching. So many energies are coming in all at once. So it's like, you know what's your situation. So take with you what's yours, and don't try to make it yours completely if it's not. For some, it might be everything, but only you would know, right? Whether it's you or the other person. But in particular, I feel there's a specific person where they're almost battling this like back and forth. You see how they're like facing opposite, I don't know, can you see? Yeah. They're like sort of facing opposite sides of each other. And they're both, it's the King and Page of Wands. So I feel like this young energy, it's almost like there's the mature and then there's like the immature side of you or the other person that's kind of like battling. And then you have the Temperance card right next to it, right? So it's finding that balance, finding that Spirit is saying finding yourself. Are you guys experiencing financial loss or maybe moving? I'm seeing, especially in the second row, it's like a lot of like, there's a lot of shit going on with you guys, Capricorn. And I'm surprised there's not a fucking tower here because I heard a shakeup. There's a shakeup happening right now. Maybe in your living situation or your job situation. I keep hearing money. There's something going on with money. There's also some type of I hear deception. Whether it be you, maybe someone has been deceptive towards you that has allowed you to come to this place, that has taken you to this place because of this deception, or because of your own deception, it is taking you here. Yeah, I just heard karma. And I'm not sure if it's yours or theirs. A lesson was definitely learned. There's something that happened that has caused a change in you, Capricorn, that has caused a change in them, maybe. To see things in a different way, in a different light, Spirit is saying. With this new mind, with this new idea, with this new opportunity, though, even though there might be, I heard shambles. I can't, I'm sorry, I can't, I'm just going to say what I feel. I'm going to say what the fuck Spirit is saying. I'm not going to fucking think twice about it. I think it's you guys. Something happened. Whether it was that you deceived someone, or deceived people. And there is a karmic debt that is owed because of it. This is for someone specific. And even though you may feel like there's no light at the tunnel, because there is, it's just your state of mind and where you're at because of all the shit that's happening around you. There's still a new opportunity that is coming because of it. There is a new lesson in this karmic cycle that you must end, Spirit is saying. That if you want to move on, you must close it out so that you can move on to the new next thing. In this karmic cycle that is ending because of whatever bullshit happened, there's a new opportunity, there's a new idea, there's a new thing that's coming in, and it's going to allow you to, I hear, get to know yourself better. There's time in solitude, Spirit is saying, that needs to be spent. You need to be in solitude. You need to be alone. There's something going on. For you to get to this, right? The Page of Pentacles. For that brand, that newness, that new beginning. There's something about the Hermit. There is something beautiful about spending time alone. And I don't think, you guys, For some of you, but most of you. It's like you guys don't know what it's like to be alone. Because this is a love reading. This is why I'm bringing this up. I'm wondering if you're the type of person that's quick to move on to the next person. Move on to the next one. Move on to the next person. The Spirit is asking you to spend time in solitude, specifically. I just heard that. And to spend time alone. What is the hermit? The hermit is the person who locks themselves away. The person who is in deep study and just the benefit of the betterment of their selves. To take the time for themselves. To lock everything out. To block everything out. So that they can spend that time alone in that, what's the word? Just, there's such a beautiful essence in just being alone. And not only just being alone, but being okay with it. And I think that's what Spirit is trying to teach you guys. Because there's benefits to it. And of course, you don't do these things to gain, right? Like material things or people or things. But there's such a beauty that comes with just being alone. The fact that you can get to know yourself so much better. Not have that distraction, not having these distractions around you. Because how can you get to know yourself if you're constantly fucking distracted, right? You have all these people around you. You're constantly hanging around all these fucking friends, all these people, going out. And not that those things are bad. They're not. But there's a balance that's fucking needed. What if you're constantly like that all the fucking time? When do you have a chance to fucking breathe? When do you have a chance to just be in your fucking room and stare at the goddamn wall and have a thought to yourself about yourself? Something that comes to you naturally, not something that's influenced, Spirit is saying. Not an influenced thought, but an original thought. Spirit, what do you have to say about this Hermit card? How can Capricorns benefit? Oh, that's me. How can Capricorns benefit from being in the Hermit mode? Oh, yes. It'll lead... Listen. It'll lead you to victory. It'll lead you to where you want to go, what you truly want, and what you truly need. There's times that we think that we know what the fuck we want or what we need in our lives, but sometimes we have to kind of like, Spirit is saying, allow Spirit to kind of take the wheel. I'm laughing because I'm thinking about this funny ass Vine video I saw years ago where the guy's like, Jesus, take the wheel. And the guy lets go of the wheel and the guy, a fucking Jesus guy, like pops in through the driver's side dressed like Jesus and takes the fucking wheel, right? I'm sorry. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, look it up. Put Jesus takes the wheel Vine. It's fucking hilarious. But that's what I just pictured. Like, we're so quick to allow things to just kind of like, we say it's going with the flow or whatever, but we're allowing distractions. We're allowing life to just do whatever. But sometimes you do have to kind of like take a hold of the reins, Spirit is saying, to allow Spirit to kind of do its thing so it can help you. Allow God, Spirit, whatever you believe in, really wants you to just allow, like, I'm here to fucking help you, Spirit is saying. I've just been waiting this whole fucking time to like for you to let me guide you. Let me help you out. Let me show you the true and righteous way. It's not to punish you, Capricorn. It's because I have something better for you. I've allowed you to do things the way that you want to, but sweetheart, it's not helping. It's not doing any benefit towards you. I've allowed you to do what you wanted to do, but now is the time for me to come in. Spirit, yeah. Oh, okay. Yes. I'm gonna take these. You're going to have to walk away from a lot, whether it's a lot of people or a lot of things that you've worked hard for in the past. And there are things that you literally thought that was great for you. You thought these things were so nice, so shiny, so these clothes, these shoes, these people, these jobs, these things, but they're empty. They're completely empty. There's no, is the word sustenance? I'm hearing sustenance or substance to these things that you thought were so great. And you're gonna be able to walk away from them finally so easily, because you know that there's no sustenance in it. There's no substance. There's no genuineness. There's no love. It's fucking like, you know what it is to work so hard for something and then to look at it and be like, I don't want this. I worked so hard for this. I fucking thought I wanted this, right? But I fucking don't. It does nothing for me. And maybe that's why you guys are constantly seeking things from the outside, trying to find things in other people and things and purchasing and shopping and all this stuff, because you thought it would fulfill you, but it fucking doesn't. Does it? And I think Capricorns, you guys are realizing that now. Your intuition is kicking in. Spirit is allowing, Spirit just said the blockages are now being cleared so that you are able to see things for what they truly are. And Spirit is saying it might hurt, because there may be people that you might have hurt in the past. There may have been situations that you got yourself into and you thought, this is nothing, but it still hurts you. It's still there. Now is the time to rebuild, the Spirit is saying. Rebuild for the things that you truly want and the things that you truly love. The things that you might have been afraid to show to other people. The true you and the things that you love and the things that you hold dear to you. But now is the time to build for yourself and not for anyone else. I know this is a love reading, but I feel like Spirit's really wanting you to hone in on really diving deep within yourself. And maybe right now is not the time for you to, even though you may see things that may remind you of this person, or you're longing and heartache for this person, but there's something that needs to happen here first. There is I've been saying this for the last couple of messages I've been doing for people, like, collectively. I mean, we're literally in the Lion's Gate right now. Today it's August 8th. So collectively, I feel like everyone spiritually is really honing in on just like this movement of, excuse me, diving deep in shadow work and redefining, redefining yourselves and what you truly want and who you are. A lot of people out here, a lot of motherfuckers out here don't know who the fuck they even are. So how can you expect to even be in a whole ass relationship when you don't even know who the fuck you are? You don't even know what the fuck you like. Or maybe you thought you liked something and you're like, hey, I don't like this shit, you know? And that comes in solitude. That comes in being alone, because you get to know your fucking self. You don't have to describe the distractions or just people in the way of kind of like getting in the way of your decision making and what you think, what you want, what you love. So I'm feeling strongly, whoever this person is that you're feeling so nostalgic about or whatever. I get it. I mean, there may be a lesson in that. I feel like heavily that it is a karmic lesson. But take it for what it is and learn from it and move the fuck on, because I feel for a lot of you, this is a karmic lesson. This, whoever this love, this situationship or whatever, or ex, or it's to help you to evolve, okay? And we're gonna dive deeper into that really quickly. Let me see. Oh, Capricorn, I was not expecting all of that from your reading. That shit got heavy as fuck. I don't know where. Let's go for Capricorns. Let's see what Capricorns need to hear right now from this love oracle reading. Man, that was deep as shit. I was not expecting that. I was like, I'm gonna do a quick little 10-minute reading. Nope, it never happens that way, does it? It's like sometimes when I start readings, it's like I start it, but it's like spirit fucking finishes. It's funny. For those who are like tarot readers, you guys would know what the fuck I mean by that. Because it's like, it's not what I say, it's whatever the fuck God or spirit wants to say. And I'm just a fucking channel. I'm just here for the ride. And I'm here for it. Okay, come on. Something for Capricorn, please. Spirit, what does Capricorn seem to hear right now? What do they need? Ooh, you wanted to come out to these. Let's do this. All right. Soulmate, you have found your romantic counterpart and forgiveness. Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. Like I was saying, I feel like this person that you're yearning for, this person that kind of like pops up when you're out and about, whether it's like you go out somewhere and maybe you bump into them, maybe you see them with someone else, maybe there's something that you see that reminds you of them. It's someone from your past for a lot of you. And there's some forgiveness that needs to be made, like whether it's on your part or theirs. I feel like both sides, right? Because there's always two sides to every story. I should take that back. People always say there's always three sides to every story. And maybe this person is your fucking soulmate. But there is time that needs to be spent apart. Yeah, Spirit definitely wants you guys to be apart. Let me pull out one more. For some of you, I really feel like this time apart from each other, like leaving everything behind and just kind of like working hard on your shit, is gonna get you to where you need to be. Or it can get you from like the past, like once you forgive this past person, or once they forgive you and you kind of like forgive yourself for everything that happened, you're able to find your soulmate. That's for some of you. I'm hearing two different stories. Whether it's you returning to an ex, and that's you being like a new version of yourself, healed version of yourself, so that you're able to offer up a better version of you to this individual, so that they can see that they can not only like forgive you, but to move on from what you've done or what they have done to you, vice versa. So that you can get to that soulmate, or maybe they are that soulmate. Fearless love, a courageous leap into the unknown. So yeah, Capricorns, I'm gonna leave it there. So the highlights of this reading is this, just, I keep hearing solitude over and over again. Solitude, hermit, being alone, being away. Just take that time for yourself. Take that time to meditate. Take that time to get to know yourself better, so that you're able to show up for whoever is come, whether it's someone from your past, whether it's someone new. Because you want to be in the right state of mind, Spirit is saying. this new version of you that is evolving. It's going to take time. It's going to take persistence. But it's coming. But you have to do the work. You have to step into it. And ask for fucking help. Spirit is here. Like, people don't realize, like, how much, like, we have so many ancestors and spirit guides that are around us that are literally, like, just sitting here fucking chilling away and being like, yo, but I'm just asking her to help me. Like, I'm here, but she don't talk to me. Like, even if you don't know who they are, like, they hear you. They're around you. Talk to them. You're sitting home alone at your house, not doing nothing. Like, turn off the TV, put your phone down. Like, hey, listen, I don't know who's around me. I don't know who got my back, but listen, I fucking need you. I know I'm not alone. I need your help. How can I fix this? How can I be a better person? How can I elevate, Spirit's saying? Because they're here to help. We just have to be willing to believe and willing to ask for it. Right? I want to pull one more card. I'm being led to do this. So I'm gonna do it. Oh my god, that almost fell down. Okay. I don't have these cards memorized, but I do have the booklet. So we're gonna do it. The Egyptian Book of the Dead. I love these oracle cards. They're beautiful and they just really get out of here. Whatever it needs to be said, they definitely come on these cards. Capricorn, please. Collective of Capricorn, what do you have to say for them? What do they need to hear to close out this message? Ooh, ooh. Oh, we got two. We got three. You know what? I'm going to do three. Riches, immortality, and burial. Let's go. I'm sorry, I'm feeling extra nice, y'all. I'm here at work at the tattoo shop, and I'm like, I'm gonna do some readings when I get out of here. Oh, we have a bottle of Jack here, so I'm like, I'm gonna take a little shot. And of course, one shot turned into two, turned into three, and I'm on my fourth shot, so I'm feeling pretty fucking nice. But we're gonna get through this reading, so it's okay. Let's see, riches, riches, riches. Oh shit, did I pass it? Immortality. I'm sorry, guys. I'm trying to go through the book. Whatever pops up first, I'll read. Oh, burial. We have burial for last, but I'm going to read it now. All right, this card indicates that you are feeling overwhelmed and that you are taking on too much at once. Feeling snowed under or buried alive under a mountain of work and responsibilities can lead to anxiety and even panic attacks. It is time to start digging your way out. What can you delegate to other people? Can you start saying no to things you really don't want to do or that you do not have the time for? There is no need to panic. Just be honest about what you can and can't commit to without overstretching yourself. Remember that you need to rest. When you are spinning too many plates, sometimes you have to let a couple of them crash to the ground before anyone notices that you were exhausted. Don't allow yourself to be buried alive. You don't have to do everything yourself. Speak up and ask for help. So I'm going to speak on this card because I'm going to share my own experience. I've always been a yes fucking person. Yes, I got you. I'll be there. Sacrifice, sacrifice, sacrifice. And then you put yourself in this place where you're like, fuck, like I am low on energy. I'm low on funds. I am low on everything. And you can't really blame other people because it's like, you're the one that said yes. You're the one that was like, all right, I got you, I'll do it. And sometimes you can deal with energy vampires who will come to you because they know you're going to fucking say yes because you're that fucking guy, because you're that fucking girl to be like, yo, I got you, right? But sometimes that's not always good. And I've always said this saying, like, if you really want to know who people really are, say no to them. Say no to them and check their fucking reaction. And you'll see if they're really about you or not. Because a real person gives a fuck about you and cares and loves you, they wouldn't get angry. If you can't fucking do it, you can't fucking do it. We all got fucking responsibilities and shit to do. So if I'm willing to take time out of my fucking day to help you, that says a lot. So if people can appreciate that, or if you tell them no and you see that reaction, like, that's people that gotta go, honestly. They gotta fucking go. Ooh, I got riches. Hold on. Ooh, oh, they're back to... No way! Tell me that's not fucking weird. Burial, immortality, riches, burial, immortality. Wow, this was meant to be. I'm sorry, I get excited over this shit all the fucking time. All right. The immortality card foretells that you will undertake something which will last longer than you do. The obvious interpretation here would be parenthood, with your children being your legacy, but it could also indicate some other form of lasting contribution that you make, such as setting up a charity, publishing a book, creating a lovely garden, or working hard to protect the legacy of the natural world. This card also suggests that a big success is on the cards, possibly a result of something that you have been working towards for some time. Maybe you are about to graduate from university, or perhaps you will gain a big promotion at work. Whatever it means to you, this card suggests that you will be remembered for something significant. This card definitely popped into my head when I read that. Definitely working hard towards something that's going to come into fruition, obviously. And then the riches. This has a double meaning. Firstly, it foretells that a time of abundance is on the horizon. This could mean a pay increase, a windfall, a lucky win, or something else. Overall, it suggests that any money worries you have currently will soon be a thing of the past. Secondly, it suggests that you guys take steps to guard and protect the money that you do have. So it could be that you need to curb frivolous spending and start living within your means. In the Tefnut card, it is the same. If it's in the same spread, okay, it's not, so it doesn't matter. Yeah, so it's like, and I said this earlier too, I felt like there's some type of like financial thing going on with you guys. So it's showing that it will pass, but it's like almost like a lesson that needs to be learned with it. And you also have to be very careful with your money because of this thing that's going to happen, or if it already did. It's going to take you to a place where you can fall back into a routine, I'm hearing, and like getting back to where you were before, but there's some type of like hiccup or something that happened along the way. But to be careful and to not be like the book said, like the frivolous spending. And I said this earlier too in the reading, like spending money on bullshit that you don't even fucking need. You're just doing it because it feels good, or fucking you look good, or whatever, right? All right, Capricorns, that is your reading for the month of August. I hope you guys enjoyed your reading, because I fucking did. That shit was fucking epic. I love you guys, and I will see you on the next one. Don't forget, I'm going to go ahead and put a description for the song that I kept hearing a fucking song, like, when I was meditating before your reading. So I'm going to put that song in the description box to see if you guys resonate with this song. Yeah, and if you guys want something more personal, obviously there's so many people watching. There's so many energies. There's so many stories, right? So if you wanted to book with me, you can. I'll leave my email and all that jazz in my description box. But I hope you guys have a great night. I love y'all. See you until next time.